We're looking at more of a sort of Green Day vibe over here. Okay, using fifths. So it's a fast one, using fifths, starting on E. And when we refer to E, that's the note, and the fifth of E, we're going to use the E major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the fifth note of the E major scale. So it's E and the fifth note thereof. So I'm going to be mentioning this quite a lot, as I said earlier. We have to know bass note, fifth, bass note, that would be a fourth if there was one there. So the numbers have got nothing to do with the frets. It's got to do with the note's position. Okay, so you have to differentiate finger number, fret one, finger number, fret number, and then also the number of the note in the position of the scale. Whole lot of numbers. Okay, but back to the exercise. We're going to go slow motion. There's the E, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then it jumps up to a B. Nice easy change. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and jumps down to a C sharp. Nice quick change there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then upper string to G sharp. Now the whole way through with me slow motion. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, now let's take it a bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now if you want to finish off the song and see if you can guess the name, up next is the A, back to the E, and then B over here. And as you picked up there, 2 B's in a row. So if you want to see if you can work at the song and play the full sequence, you'll go E, B, C sharp, G sharp, A, E, B, and nog a B. So let's just run through that, even though that's not on the exercise. It's not on the PDF itself, but it'll be fun to play. Good exercises. Let's go for speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just push up the speed. Just go for as much speed as you can get it. It's a good exercise. I don't normally say play fast, but I normally say that not to play fast when you're playing a specific song. You play the song at the speed, but when you're practicing, you start slow and you keep pushing the speed, until the speed is as fast as you can get, as long as the groove is still going there. Etc, etc. And then obviously when you play the actual song, then you adapt your speed. Rather be able to go too fast than not be able to go too fast. Okay, now the last exercise over here, exercise 8. This is actually a very easy one. I should have maybe put it down as exercise 3 or 4, but anyway, here's number 8. This one's got more of a arpeggio use with a passing note, so it's going to sound like this. Nice little minor there, and then 2 in a row. Okay, now this is basically the opening chords for knocking on heaven's door. These are G, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and D and 3 and 4 and A minor. And you'll notice when I first played exercise 8, I forgot there was an A minor, so I jumped into this shape, and that's an important lesson here. So I purposely left the mistake inside there. It was an accident mistake, not an intentional mistake, but I thought let's use it. I want us to learn when playing the major arpeggio. Start with your middle finger. This is the major shape, of which this note there, that's the passing note. That's first, third, fourth is the passing, fifth. Okay. There's your D, same sequence, but with the A minor, the minor shape is different. So you're going to switch all your minors to start with the first finger. That's the mistake I made at the beginning of this particular exercise. I wanted to go there because I had a bit of a glitch. Okay, the matrix failed me. And your A minor now starts on the first. See the whole change in the style? If it was major, it would be. That's the major. This is the minor. different feel, and I actually went there for the second third. It just sounds nice. Okay, and we just did 2 of those for the A minor. So for the majors, major, minor on the first finger. I could also have done this, but I don't like the sound of the 4th for the minor. I find that leads in nicer to the 3rd note, or the flattened 3rd, because in theory, for those that know it, major has a major 3rd, obviously, major chord, and minor has a flattened note. But to go, that is rather unreasonable. So instead of doing, well, if you want to jump it, 1st, flattened 3rd, 5th, you'd rather do this. Much more generous on the stretches. And one last time through the whole way now with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and D, A minor, and repeat. D, and now C, which I didn't show you before. But you can see there that I started from the C. C is major, so I used the same sequence, and that's all you need for knocking on heaven's door, believe it or not. So I hope you enjoyed the videos. Have a good day, and cheers for now.